Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney. Resovle 2 Chronicles, meine Lieben. And what exactly was the nature of this deception by which you planned to defraud? Diese Frage stellen wir uns hier in diesem Part. Mal schauen, was dabei herauskommen wird. Dementsprechend dann let's go, würde ich behaupten. Hello, I will explain it. No cover. Leave it to me. As you see, with both has the red hair now. At school we were teased for this without pity. The couple here, he was many times behind the schoolhouse, crying like the Trevi Fontaine. Wait, those dogs, one day the world will respect us retired. Every night he would bury us. The end, Pepino, enough. I will explain the rest. Manche aber teilweise nicht vor, nennenswerterweise. Was ich vorlesen darf, aber wenn ich teilweise auch nennenswerterweise. Das wegklick, I guess. Jetzt ist mir das teilweise nicht eingefallen. War okay. The first step was the newspaper advertisement. About 1 week before the plan was put into operation, we listened the same notice in every paper in London. Yes, we saw that notice. It was this one, I believe, entitled to the red-heated legal. Oi, I'm honored that you have seen it. It states that the only conditions for joining the league is having flame-colored hair, and that if you satisfy the interview panel and are admitted into the league, you could receive a weekly income of £4 on the date specified. Red-heated hopefuls gathered in droves at a park specified in the advertisement, and from each person present this pair took on applications fee of 5 shillings, and with the money to France it was a plan most elegant none. No, it was most dishonorable, but to be frank, es muss wahrscheinlich so eine Redewendung sein, scheinbar, mit der ich nennenswerterweise nichts anfangen kann, muss man sagen. I'm stunned anybody was foolish enough to be taken in by such an obviously trick. The park was described by one witness as a chocolate with red-heated folk like a coaster orange barrow. And the day on which all those men gathered to April was the day before the victim was discovered. Crude Kelly, those 2 men spoke face to face with every single person present that day. I have seen more red-heated people in one day than I will see in the rest of my life. See, and no Every time I see the couple's hair, I feel sick to my stomach. Anyway, why have we been so much here today? Sorry. The date for our trial was not until tomorrow, I was told. Naturally, neither of the men have been told any details about this trial. They have only been shown this photograph. Very good. So, Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossi, you will now give your formal testimony for the court on the subject of the gentleman pictured in this photograph. Of course, we are always ready to help with the law. Oh boy, das wird bestimmt doch was Größeres, muss man fairerweise mal sagen. The man in the photograph. We had more than 1,000 red-headed people assembled in the park on Lime Street that day. But I don't recall the man in this photograph, a couple. None, I don't remember him. Obviously he's dead now, but I assure you he was not in the park. Laura, this victim is nothing to do with us. You have a lot to answer for, Peppino. It is your fault that we got catch in the first place. I mean, okay. You have given some sworn testimony that this man in the photograph was not present. Can you be certain? Oui, I am quite certain. We did not interview this man. Nobody like this came to the park. This I can promise. I must be noted you have been arrested for grand deception, however. Currently, the squad has little confidence in your assurance. With this attitude, we got now her. He's really sulking now. This confidential document was obtained directly from Scotland Yard. It records an entry from the inspector's private diary dated the day before the incident. It's really Lime Street red-headed legal undercover. Ah, I have the answer. Maybe there was another similar event in the park on the day in question. That is ridiculous. There is no question that Inspector Gregson was investigating the red-headed legal, which means it's quite possible that when he was killed. Very well, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination now. Ah, yes, my lord. Okay. Ich glaube, ich habe seinen Namen sehr falsch ausgesprochen, das kann gut möglich sein. The man in the photograph. Aber ich wüsste jetzt fairerweise nicht, wo ich da was präsentieren sollte, muss ich zugeben. Dementsprechend mal schauen, was da das Kreuzfeuer jetzt erstmal vonstatten bringt, muss man sagen. Dementsprechend 1,000 people said a very big crowd. It was quite a spectacle. Red heats had come from all over the capital. See, the couple here, he has the Pismo animal A. Nobody else could attracted so many people. If I could be born again, I would be the capo. All those people wanted was the money. Peppino, the £4 per week. Are you suggesting that you spoke personally with all 1000 applications? We said we did, because every one of them paid us 5 shillings. We take their names and we take their money and we take their address as well. Then I tell them we take out some days to let them know by a post if finito, maybe to miniti a person. We start early in the morning and we start late in the night. So you earned 5,000 shillings in one day. That is a small fortuna. Would have thought there were 1,000 such guilty red heats in London to start with. One of whom was a great detective with chemically altered hair. Oh Mann. Oh Mann, das kann ja noch was weiteres werden, muss man sagen. He doesn't look at familiar. No, I don't think so, and this is a wig he was trying to trick us. I don't like the people who are trying to trick the other people. Says the con artist. If between them they interviewed 1,000 people with red hair, it would be unreasonable to accept them to remember very face. No, signore, I may be small, but my memory is very large. I never forgot a thing. In my opinion, I do not think this man was in the park, but he's not going to give the crowd a definite, it seems. Hey Cabo, you didn't see a man like this, eh? Sehr schwierig aktuell, muss man sagen. Sehe ich zumindest noch nicht actually was dabei heraus. But according to what you've said, you spoke with 1,000 or more people that day. I said through, my eyes were burning by the end of the day. Surely then you can't actually remember every single face. How are you so certain that its particular man wasn't present? Normally the red hair is very distinctive, eh? But not when you have 1,000 red heads crowding around, then it is just an eyesore. But if there was some other information you could give us, maybe then we could recall. That is not the line, Peppino. Remember, we do not remember him. We are sure of that fact. If it was a man with a red hairpiece, but his mustache did not match the color, then I do not think could have forgotten him. The summer said these two had only been shown that photograph and they'd been told nothing else at all. But what if I fed them just one other detail about the victim, for example? Boah, ich würde mal... Ist das jetzt eigentlich was weiter, wenn man fairerweise auf Fish and Chips dann geht? Muss man mal fairerweise sagen. Das ist jetzt dazu die Sache, bei der ich gerade überlege, ne? Was ist sein Name? Das ist so die Sache. Was bringt uns das weiter? Weil würde eins jetzt halt nicht nennenswerterweise in irgendeiner Form was weiterbringen, würde ich meinen. His Profession hat auch so eine Sache, wo man drüber nachdenken kann, dass das was bringen könnte, muss man sagen. Aber his Fish and Chips, würde ich jetzt halt nicht so nennenswerterweise was geben, aber der Name bringt mir ja überhaupt gar nichts, muss ich sagen. Das ist halt so der ganze Sachverhalt. Dementsprechend his Profession, ob das was bringt, ich zweifle zu stark, aber wir können es mal ausprobieren, muss ich sagen. I can retain the appearance that just knowing the man had red hair would help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man in the red hair piece was actually a detective? The man in the photograph, a detective? Yes. It would appear he found your notice in the paper suspicious and decided to investigate incognito. Sorry, but this changed nothing. Was hast denn du jetzt dazu zu sagen? Something to add, Mr. De Rossi? JC. I am always adding something. Parmesan, olive oil, pepper. Ach ja. What I mean is, did you not agree with your friends lot marked by any change? What did he just say about the detective? Keep your mouth shut, Pepino. You have said enough already. But wait, Cavo, what is the problem? There was a man who said I am an inspector from Scotland Yard. What? Good lord. Was ist jetzt? Order. Explains his bold face in your testimony, witness. It's simple. A man who was at the park. There was no such man. My day, what are you saying, Cabo? Have you forgotten, eh? I have forgotten nothing. Nobody like this came to the park. Basta, Capo, basta. You beat me at many things, but not two. Memory and the meals. Like I said, when is this time to eat the pasta? No one is a faster. Ja, das ist wieder für eine Redewendung sein, but you are inferior to me in a very other way, so shut up. Was soll denn das jetzt hier? Perhaps the damage is done. Indeed it is, sir. There was a man who came to the park and he said he was an inspector from Scotland Yard. However, he looked nothing like the man in the photograph. he was someone else. How can you be so sure? Because to start with, his face was completely different. You see, it's true. The man who came was younger. His face was clean shaven, his eyes were set, his chin was thinner. No responsible whatever then. Anyway, I was not going to be fooled. I took the original precaution and said to him, if your detective show us the proof. See the couple here, he does take a nonsense, eh? But he was called prepared. He said he had identification. Identification? You mean official police inspector's identification? That is most uncovering. Sorry, my lord. Consul, no incognito inspector would offer his identification for inspection. It's quite out of the question. Definitely, why would he expose his true identity? Clearly the papers were fake. Carto capo, you are a genius. As we say in Italia, it takes a thief to recognize another, eh? And what happened after he announced he was a detective? He became very anyone he'd say to you are under investigation. So I took his papers from him and chased him out of the park. It was fantastical, and look, here is our identification. So you stole it from the man. He had it coming, he made us very scared, but he was not who he said he was. Oh man, indeed the person described does not appear to have behaved as the true inspector would. However, I believe it would be prudent for this identifications papers to be entered into the evidence. But I like them. Okay. Da haben wir doch scheinbar jetzt ein neues Beweisstück gekriegt. Now let us return to the witness testimony. Ne, bevor wir das jetzt machen, mein lieber Richter. Auch mal fairerweise mal da nachschauen. Dementsprechend, was wir hier haben. Well, I suppose if you showed these that in the inspector's identification looks like inside. Schauen wir doch mal nach, wer das eigentlich sein soll. Vielleicht kann man mal wieder on point lesen. Nicht? Yes, it definitely looks fake, doesn't it? Out of interest, what is name given? Properly just something plucked out of the air. Yes, Gregson. Wait, what? Need to be Gregson. Scotland. They had insignia. Looks genius to me, but how? In the department and identification number details are all correct as well. Signs, when have we those? Do you mean to say? I know it seems incredible, but yes, I think it's a genius identification book used by Scotland Yard. But that's unbelievable. It's a real thing after all. Okay, dann haben wir das quasi jetzt auch schon mal nennenswerterweise quasi identifiziert, muss man mal so sagen. Hallo, Mann, oh Mann. But we only have your word for that. See, what else can we do? Sagen wir es mal so wie es ist, true. Ufa, we are not having much fun those days. First we are arrested, then we are shown to horrible picture of a dead man, and now you question everything we say. We are the victims here. I couple. No, you were caught carrying out a plot to swindle hundreds of innocent people. But you had to bring it up. It's not fair. Couple. Ja, muss das mal fairerweise sagen, was unser der Rousseau, oder wie auch immer man ihn aussprechen wird, dazu noch zu sagen hat und was sonst noch auf uns zukommen wird. Dies und vieles mehr sehen wir im nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und macht's bis dahin gut. Auf Wiedersehen.